Here we are back again, and it's always a pleasure to have Neil and Shari Piper with us, and we're going to be talking about their walk that's coming up, and it has to do with the Lustgarten research program that they're working with, and it's just great to have you both on again.
Thank you for having us once again.
And they brought a great PowerPoint, so we're going to learn all the information. Good. Go ahead. Would you like to start with the PowerPoint and kind of,
That would be great.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, this is our 10th annual walk. Okay. And we started very small. The first year we had just close
10th
friends.
Annual, you've been on every year since.
And we haven't gotten any older.
No, none of us have. Okay, good. Here we go.
Okay, so the walk will be on September 8th. We've generally been trying to do the second Sunday of September each year. It's at the Elm Avenue Town Park in Delmar, New York, the large pavilion. Easy to get to, handicap accessible, stroller friendly, pet friendly. In fact, this year we encourage pets to come.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
And we'll even have a contest for the best dressed pet. So we try to.
You are getting big.
We are getting big.
Yes.
We are. We've been attracting over 400 walkers for the last few
That's
seasons.
great. And it's such a need.
Yes.
Such a need. Okay, and these photos show some of them.
Yes, we have, as you can see, we have tons of walkers, and they just come out. We have.
Some of these walkers, most of the walkers walk.
Right.
We have found that many of our participants now stroll.
Yes.
And also, some of them even ride.
Okay, they ride. Okay,
They
yes,
ride.
of course.
So
Yes.
it's friendly to all of them. We have four-legged friends, as Shari
I
said.
love four-legged friends walking with you.
And many of the four-legged friends even dress up. So you can see those pictures on the bottom. There are pictures of purple ribbons on one dog. One is wearing one of our T-shirts.
And purple is your.
Is our color.
Purple is the
Yes.
color, yes.
Yes, it is.
We're trying to attract at least 450 people this year to increase. And as part of our entertainment, some people travel from far, far away.
Galaxies far, far away.
Galaxies?
501st Legion.
So that just means that they can come as a space.
Yes,
cadet?
we
They
have
are-
Star
These
Wars
people are
reenactors.
Right, they're stormtroopers, sand people. The person in the center, if you can see that left-hand picture, he is supposed to be Han Solo.
Oh, okay, good.
So we have them. They were a big attraction last year.
Couldn't get the real guy on.
Oh, but the
we
kids
tried,
loved it,
yes.
and they posed for all the team pictures with
Oh, nice.
with each team.
Yeah.
And the kids just were and the big boy kids enjoyed it, I think,
Oh.
even more.
Well, to me, this is an idea. You should get a team together, dressed up as your favorite cartoon characters or your favorite
That's a great
space.
idea.
We like it.
And get them,
Yeah.
come on a team,
Sure.
and then they can come in costume as Star Trekkies or
Absolutely.
however they want to come, and then you could have a vote later on the team.
Absolutely, absolutely.
We're
gonna
kind of
do
doing a
that
little
this-
planning here.
We're going
That's
to do
right.
Best Dressed Dog this year.
Yeah.
Best dressed dog.
And many of our teams,
As your favorite Star Trek
you know, all
Trouble
walkers are
with
given.
triples.
All walkers are given T-shirts for the walk, but many come with personalized shirts honoring the person
Them.
for whom they're walking.
Yeah.
And so there was a lot of team spirit, definitely.
And it's really, I mean, we should mention that this is pancreatic cancer, which is a disease that some people seem to survive for quite some time on it, and then others have relapses, so that it's not an easy cure for this.
No. At this point, there is no cure unless they can catch the cancer early and
you
extract it.
And there's no symptoms.
And there are no symptoms. That's part of the problem with pancreatic cancer, is that it doesn't present itself until it reaches stage
too
3 or
late,
stage
yeah.
4. And then it's metastasized, it's big, and it's hard to get to.
There's
There
no
are-
test, is there? Is there a test for it?
Early
They're
detection
working on it.
tests, they're working. yeah.
And that's why we need Lustgarten research.
Absolutely.
That's right,
for the
because
research.
they've put over $67 million into research.
Yeah.
And that's what we need.
Need to find out what that is.
We do.
Is it related at all to DNA or?
They're doing
There is
research.
what the Lustgarten Foundation has funded the mapping of the human genome, and they have now mapped out the human genome and know more about the gene structures related to pancreatic cancer than any other cancer that's around.
Right.
So that's an improvement. That's a big step in the right direction. When we spoke to one of the doctors at Johns Hopkins a couple of years ago, he said that they've identified about 64 genes that could have something to do with pancreatic cancer. Now what they have to do is separate out the driver genes from the rider genes, the ones that just tag along. Yeah. So that's what they're working on now. There is a prospect for 1 or 2 genes that's just come out recently. Lustgarten is working on that and funding. And so that's why we keep pushing to try to get funding for Lustgarten.
And this is a slow process. Whenever you're working with DNA and the genome, it's very, very slow. It takes a long time to extract.
Absolutely, it does. A lot of research goes into it. And developing drugs that will combat pancreatic cancer.
If we could just get those markers that you could go directly to that.
Wouldn't that be nice?
So they're working on a
doing
blood
it
test.
with the BRCA with breast cancer.
Yeah,
yes.
Right. Anyway, getting back to this, we do attract lots of kids. We have entertainment for the kids. Schenectady puppet people.
Oh, they're wonderful.
Oh, yes, they do.
They come to our
puppet
walk.
people,
And we have live music by the Code Blue.
Okay, good.
Code Blue, it turns out, are people who work at Albany Medical Center.
Okay.
Yes, it's their band.
Code Blue. Yeah. Well, why didn't I think of
that?
that?
There you go. So it's really a labor of love for a lot of volunteers. We get a lot of the same teams year after year, and unfortunately new ones. Fortunately for us because they're raising money, but unfortunately because they're being touched by pancreatic cancer.
Exactly.
So it's a double edge. But we've been making close to $100,000 a year in Little Albany, which is
over the
shows
course,
lots to be proud of.
People are supporting the.
Yeah, over the course of our 10 years running this walk, I think we've raised close to $250,000.
Right. Most of that in the last 5 years, because we started small and now we've been building.
It's a
so
major
that's
feat.
an amazing thing. Do you ever get representatives from Lustgarten to join, to come here at all? Or?
We've had representatives from Lustgarten who joined us and had dinner at our house and spent the weekend with us.
Great.
And we've gone down there to visit them. And actually they are extremely supportive. And one of the wonderful things about this foundation is that 100% of every dollar raised goes straight to research. Because
there's no handling charges.
Yes, Lustgarten Foundation's operating expenses are underwritten by Cablevision.
Okay.
Because they lost an executive.
Mark Lustgarten.
So that's what the name of it came from.
Oh, I see.
So that
I like to know these connections.
absolutely every penny that is contributed goes where it needs to go.
Doesn't even go to operating.
Right.
No, the administrative expenses are all subsidized by Cablevision of New York.
Well,
All of the printed material, all of our T-shirts, everything that we use does not come off the top.
Yeah.
Can we mention some of our sponsors?
Absolutely.
Yes,
Okay.
there are two
There is a
slides with
slide on
sponsors.
that. We have a platinum sponsor. That's Rensselaer Honda.
Oh,
they
wonderful.
have done tremendous support for us over the years. Albany Liver and Pancreas Surgery is another big one, and Albany Gastroenterology Consultants. We have others that are trade sponsors, corporate friends, and media sponsors.
They're all on the screen.
They're all listed there, including Petta's Restaurant,
Oh, yeah.
right here in Schenectady.
Mike
And of course, Open
Beth,
Stage Media,
Yeah.
because you graciously invite us on every year.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So those are our sponsors, and they've really helped us out a lot.
Well, we're trying to get the word out, and again, if you'd like to join in the fun and also support such a great, I mean, think about it. When we make a donation, a lot of it goes to this and that and the other thing, but this donation will go directly to the Lustgarten research. All that money is being poured into research to try and find not only a cure, but to find a cause and find out how we can catch it, find out how we can stop it before because if it's curable, if we can figure out how to do it, that's where we need to hit it hardest, not trying to get at the other end. Let's stop it before
Early detection.
Early detection is so important. We've had Shari and Neil Piper on. It's always a pleasure to have them on. But it's too bad we have to talk about this disease at the same time. We should just get together for fun sometime.
Absolutely.
But anyway, one more time, the day is
September 8th.
September
Sunday.
8th, and it's being held at the Elm Park?
Elm Avenue Town Park in Delmar.
Okay, and what time should they show up?
Registration at 8:30, and we have a pick a prize auction and all other kind of stuff and free refreshments before the walk. Sets out about 10:45.
Okay,
and
check-
done by noon.
Check it out, join in the fun, and also join into helping a wonderful, worthy cause.